Hello, Stampers. Kelly Atchison at AStampAbove.com coming to you live from a very humbled Menasha, Wisconsin. I see so many of you in here waiting for me. Lots of prayers this week. Our city has been spared from any fatalities. For those of you that know, we had a catastrophic tornado here this week on Monday at noon. And wow, it has been a week. We just got power on yesterday. And I'll tell you a little bit about what's been going on in Menasha, Wisconsin. I see Mary and Janice and Louise and Cynthia, Trish, Joe is here, Nancy from the North Shore. We've got another Nancy from Ohio. Hope is here. Patsy, Patricia, Margene, Mary, Linda, Cindy, Linda, Louise. Welcome, you guys. I am so happy to see you here tonight. Yeah, I just want to say a big thank you for all the prayers for our little community. Our city of Menasha is 18,000 population, and we had an EF3 tornado come through here at noon on Monday. And to say that it devastated our city is an understatement. So I am kind of a mess right now, but I just got back. Brooke and I, you guys hear me talk about Brooke. She is my friend. She is on my team. She lives about 3 or 4 blocks that way. She was Val and Dawson's babysitter. And she also works for me. She does, she makes swaps for me and other things. Brooke and I have been delivering hot meals to the city, just wherever we're like, where should we go tonight? And we just got done doing that. I just got back and shoveled some food into my mouth. Mercy Chefs, along with many other free meals, are here in Menasha since Monday night, Tuesday morning. And we just go over to the high school and we pick up big, huge cases of hot meals. And we just start driving around and catch people that are outside and ask them if they would like a hot meal. So that has been a little healing for us, because it's so weird that both of us feel very guilty that we sustained so little damage at our homes, that this is a way for us to help. And that's where I just got back from. Like, she just dropped me off like 20 minutes ago from delivering hot meals. And Mercy Chefs is the organization that we've been going and grabbing meals. And we just showed up there and said, can you give us a whole bunch and we'll go deliver them to people? And they're like, oh my gosh, thank you so much. So they're very appreciative of us doing that. And like I said, it's just a little thing that we can do. Both of our homes had damage. Hang on, I just threw my glasses on the floor. Both of our homes had damage, but compared to even people that are across the street from me, I've got a porch right over here that is like a big porch with a big roof that is completely collapsed on the front of my neighbor's house. In the backyard across the street, just about everybody's garages have been either moved off their foundation, blown away, or collapsed across the street in their backyard. So it's like there was a path that came right down our block, and it was worse over here and worse over here. So yeah, we were so very fortunate that we did not have more damage, and nobody died, but our city is really, really bad. Like, we made international news with this one. It's completely crazy. So Mercy Chef is here for the flood that missed us by 5 miles, Cynthia said. Yes, their meals are so good. Like, they make really good food. And it was very humbling that people were thanking us. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. And we're like, no, please. Like, and they're all like, have a good day. And we're watching them sit in their yard in their lawn chairs with no house. Like, I can't even describe to you guys how horrific this has been for our community. But yes, Nancy just said, having just experienced our own weather scare, I can still grasp what the town of Menasha has gone through. Stay strong. We are Menasha strong, and our community is really coming together. And I think that we're going to come out on the other end of this a much stronger community. So it has been a week. We had people here yesterday. A whole crew of friends and family came in and cleaned up our trees that were down. And we don't really have many trees. We have less now, but we have one pine tree that's, it's sizable, our little tiny pear tree. And then right out this window, you guys, is our like red maple tree. And they all got hammered. Our pear tree kind of got split in half. We think it's going to be fine. The pine tree that was in our backyard was always really ugly, and it drops like these weird pine cones on the ground that are horrible. So we had them cut that down, but it fell on our fence. And this tree got substantial damage. And I'm going to show you guys this because it's kind of funny. Let's see. Oh, gosh, I've got so many cords. Let me see if I can drag you. Oh, I don't know if I can drag you all the way over there. But, yeah, it's not going to show it. One of our air mattresses is hanging in the top of that tree right there. Because all our pool toys, of course, blew away. Except that one. Which, who cares, right? But, so that tree needs to come down. They told us that it won't survive this. And then all the rest of the trees that were in our yard were John's trees. John's trees and the neighbor behind us, all their trees came into our yard. And who knew John had such giant trees in his yard? I did not know this, but they were humongous, like humongous trees. Crazy, but they all landed in our yard. So, was there a warning? That's interesting, Debbie, because the National Weather Service binged our phones saying that there was a possibility of severe thunderstorms with 3-inch hail. So that was about at 11:30 Monday. And I thought, 3-inch hail, that's going to cause some damage, right? And Steve was gone. He took our camper out of here, took it over to South Park on Saturday. So he still wasn't home from that on Monday. And so I walked out in the garage and I thought, I should really see if I can move some stuff around. Our garage isn't like packed full of stuff, but there's stuff in the way, and get my Explorer in there because 3-inch hail is going to do some serious damage, right? And I'd rather avoid that. And I went in the garage and looked and I thought, nope, his Harley is sitting right there in front of the garage door and I cannot move that. It's too big. And so I thought, well, that's why we have insurance, I guess, right? Like, this is not going to be good. 20 minutes before the tornado hit, he walked in the door and he came in the house, brought some stuff in and out, and then said, I really need to take a shower. And I'm like, okay, whatever. He went in the shower. I was pulling him out of the shower. I opened the door. I said, we have a tornado coming. You need to get out of there and we need to go in the basement now. And he never listens to me about going in the basement, like never. But this time he said he heard that I was very serious. And he threw some clothes on and we went in the basement. And while we were in the basement, Haley called and she said, it's really bad here. It's getting really bad. And she lives north of me, 1.8 miles. And I said, where are you guys right now? We're in the closet under a blanket, both kids and her. Her husband was at work. And she said, it's getting really bad. I can see out my bedroom window as we're sitting in the closet that things are starting to fly around. And then pretty soon she said, I can hear glass breaking. It's getting really bad. It's getting really bad. And I was on the phone with her the whole time. And before that chatter started, Val was like, I want to go to Granny's house. And I said, honey, it's okay. It's just a thunderstorm. And if I thought it was going to be bad, I would have had you come over here. They don't have a basement. And so I was like, yeah, it's going to be fine. Don't worry. And Haley loves a good storm. We love a good storm. Like we'll watch a good storm all day long. But then glass started breaking and she heard things hitting her house and it got very frantic. And once it kind of slowed down a little bit at her house, then our house started shaking and we could hear all the crazy going on outside. And she was on the phone with us. And I kid you not, that had our phone connection been lost, I would have lost my mind, like, because they don't have a basement. And I don't know, somehow I feel that because I was in my basement that I was like bulletproof, like nothing's going to happen to me. I'm in my basement, but that's not true, right? So I got over that now. Like I'll never feel like that again. But yeah, if you guys haven't been to my Facebook profile, just for Kelly Atchison, she wrote a whole timeline of the minutes and how everything happened. And it was only like a few minutes with all of this that went down, and it will give you goosebumps. So then everything was over and we went outside to assess the damage, and oh my good Lord, there were trees down, our fence was down, everything was a mess. And of course, at this point, we don't know what's happened to the rest of the city. We know the kids are safe, so that's good. But I'll share some pictures with you guys. This is our backyard coming right out of our house. That's John's house, by the way, next door. In case anybody wanted to know, that's John's house. So our trailer got pushed through our fence. Who cares, right? No big deal. Then this is the side of our house and all of our fence panels, everybody's fence that has these white vinyl fences, they all look like this. And then this is our pavilion. Now this pavilion has siding on the side that faces the street, but it also had siding where Steve is standing right there. And we never found that. Like it's just gone. I don't know where it went, but a whole panel that filled that whole back of sheet metal just disappeared. So as we're evaluating and seeing what's going on, this is our bench. That's a glider bench from the end of the pool in the pool. And then some of our fence panel there. And then here's the gate to our fence with all the dirt and debris. And there's a couple of our pool toys, right? And then let's see, this is some of the photos from our city. And this is that building on the right in that picture is our water department, which is like just in horrible condition. And you can see the devastated homes here. Brooke and I were down in here today handing out meals tonight. And then here's some more of our city. And the tornado was a mile wide, and it stayed on the ground in highly residential areas for 12 miles as it just blew everybody's life apart. So it was super, super substantial. Now we had a crew in yesterday with a skid steer that got all of the big trees cut up and out of here. And then today we had some family come over to help us rake our yard because our yard is pretty big. And while I thought we can just rake our own yard, we don't need help for that. The more I thought about it, the more I thought, you know what, this is going to be a lot. It's a lot. So this was Steve cutting down some of that's John's yard and all of his trees that came over. And then that is the pile after the city has already removed one huge pile of brush from our front yard. That's our house. Those are the trees that were put out there yesterday. So that was all fallen in our backyard. So it was completely insane. And I did put up a QR code on my Facebook, my Facebook personal profile, Kelly Atchison, where people could donate if they wanted to, because I had a lot of people asking me, like, I want to donate. Where should I donate? So I found a gal who is a small business owner here in our area that had posted she was going to go shopping and pick up lots of supplies that people needed. And so this QR code that I put on my personal page was for her. And I heard from her this morning and said that There were around $400 in donations that came in yesterday or the day before after I posted that. And she was very grateful. And her friend were going to go shopping. They've got places set up all over the city. Like, this is a disaster zone here. Places set up right over in Hart Park with tables where people have brought clothing donated for the people that don't have any clothes left, and all kinds of household supplies and children's toys and shoes and all the things. So she was going to be buying supplies to provide for those stands that are having people come up. It looks like a swap meet over there, but everything's free. So I thought I would pull that in here. And if anybody would like to donate, there is no amount that is too small. If you could afford $1, $5, $10, it will be put to good use. And all you need to do is put your phone up to the screen and take a picture of this, or, it'll, like when you go to a restaurant, you try to order, put your phone up to the screen and it'll take you to a link for Brooke Bornman. And like I said, any amount is something that will help the people in this community. So, and if you're watching this on your phone, you're like, I can't do that. Well, maybe you could watch it on another device and then just bring it up to here. We are 18 minutes into our video tonight, and you can then use your phone to screenshot it. But, and I understand if that's not in the cards for you, like, I totally get it. But there were so many people that were asking me how they could donate to Menasha. Lisa wants to know how the schools are. Our high school is fine. Our brand new middle school is fine. But at the end of my road, I live on De Pere Street, Geegan Elementary School got hit really bad. I think there is substantial damage to Jefferson School, which is down by the lake, which is where, like, their neighborhood is just gone. Across the lake, across the channel, in the lake is an island called Doty Island that got just flattened. So it's crazy. I have people who say they don't do Venmo. I am going to put I don't do Venmo either. So I totally get it. I'm going to put a link. This is my email, which is gmail.com. Not my regular email, you guys, but that's my business email. I've got a personal email for PayPal. And if you would like to donate, you will use the onequeenmom@gmail.com. And that way it's friends and family. There's no fees taken out. Any other PayPal would get fees and get added on to how much, money I make on my business. So a check would be fine, Karen. I will make sure that it gets to the appropriate people. Haley's school is fine. Haley's school did not get affected at all. She actually is a teacher in Appleton. Her address is actually Appleton, but it's Menasha School District. So it's a little weird where she is. Their neighborhood over there, they're hardly saying anything about it. She lives in the Palisades area, and they got just annihilated, except for her house. On her street, there's a few houses that are okay. They had tree damage. And they lost, the shutter. They got some siding that's damaged, some fascia, maybe the roof, the window for their garage, the whole entire window, not just the glass, got sucked right out, and they never found it. Like, they don't even know. So that's been pretty crazy. But as far as other schools, I think they're okay. We haven't heard too much about that. I am typing my address right now, 54952. My address is in the comments. It's 738 De Pere Street, Menasha, Wisconsin, 54952. Thanks, you guys. Okay. But yeah, it's really, really bad here. Like, it's really bad. And there's a lot of people hurting. And there's a lot of people that this is, losing all your stuff is bad enough. But financially, this is going to devastate their lives. Like, these were not these were not wealthy neighborhoods. They were regular folks, and it's just not going to be good. Okay, Haley is on here with Jared's phone. One of Haley's former students lost everything. They need gas cards. Yes, Haley, thank you. I forgot about that. I forgot that there was a call for gas cards. So we have Quick Trip here, Moto Mart. You know, they just need gas cards. So did we get the bench out of our pool? Yes. Steve took a strap down there and dove down in it and tied it around there, and I helped heave it out of there. It wasn't super heavy, but yeah, we got that out of the pool. So yeah, Haley's school is okay, but there are some of her students that live in the affected areas too. So our church took up a collection yesterday, and today Pleasant Prairie Recplex is collecting things for your town. We have Nina has sent in their garbage trucks, because that was another problem. Our garbage never got picked up, and now we've been running on a generator since yesterday because we didn't have power until yesterday afternoon. And so the garbage trucks came in from the neighboring city. They sent their garbage trucks in to pick up our garbage, which was just a blessing because things were starting to smell, right? Plus the people that lost power and didn't have a generator, all of their rotten food. Haley's refrigerator, you know, she didn't think she was going to be gone that long. Or out of power, but they had to clean out their whole fridge. So yeah. Seriously, Connie says, I see all the damage, but seriously, are you okay? Yes. We are shell shocked, and we're still a little like, Brooke and I were talking about it. It's like we feel guilty because everybody, you know, all these people have gotten so much more damage, right? This week, I have been rather unable to, like, what should I be doing right now? I should be working because there's not much else I can do, right? But yet I felt like I was in a fog, like paralyzed. That's the word I'm looking for. We feel like we're paralyzed. And yes, it's a crazy what's going on here. Are we okay? Yes. And I think really going around and delivering the meals has been therapeutic. It's been more therapeutic for us than anything, you know. So you can make the checks out to me. I can cash them and take cash to the organizations. It's PTSD. Yeah, it is. Yeah. And Val Dawson, I asked him, like, how you doing after this tornado? She's like, good, we didn't die. She's just so matter of fact. We didn't die. But while their tornado was happening, she was like, I don't want my brother to die. I don't want my brother to die. You know, like it was really, really, really scary. So Haley's on here. The kids love delivering meals today and making a yard sign. They made signs to post in the neighborhood, like happy signs, like Palisade Strong. And Haley, what did your sign say? Type that for people. Haley and Jared and the kids are out delivering meals, or they were. That Mercy Chefs is they're open from 4 to 7 each night. So they're probably done now, or at least delivering their last box of meals. So yeah, it was out of the mouths of babe. That's right. Right. So Diane says they had a big tornado a couple times just in the past 3 weeks. We got hit very hard here in Harvard County. Trees in people's homes were down. We had no electric, and it was bad there for about 2 weeks. And then we turn around and get hit again now, miss one county. And they said it touched down right before their house and told us today in church, it's scary. It's scary. It's very scary. Yeah. Tornadoes are devastating. And like hurricanes are really bad, but you have warning that it's coming, right? So how did my Explorer do? My Explorer, we never got the hail. The hail never happened. Weirdest thing, right? But my Explorer, we just realized Friday has damage, and I didn't think it did. But Haley went to put the kids in the back on the passenger side, and it's scraped up. Steve's new truck is scraped all across the top and dented from where the power line got yanked off our house and slammed into his truck. Well, my Explorer looks the same way, but there's no way that where it was parked that the power line hit my Explorer. But maybe it was flat, but I don't know if it could reach there. Anyways, my Explorer has the same damage down the side and on the roof, and we didn't even know it. So, yeah. So Joan says, don't feel guilty for surviving, rather unscathed. God is using you to help those, yeah. We've had a lot of blessings, a lot of prayers and a lot of blessings. So, but yeah, we didn't have power all week, and my phone was very spotty for several days where I couldn't really hardly do anything with it. And she says Haley's replay of that tornado needs to be published. It was moving. Her writing skills are amazing. They really are. Yeah. She wrote my mom's obituary too. And it's just, she's a very good writer. Yes. So you guys, I wasn't sure if I was going to go live tonight because I was supposed to have Stamp Happy Academy on Wednesday. I was supposed to do my live class for the Stamp Happy Academy. And I didn't get to do that because we didn't have any power or internet. So I've got so many bins. I've got 9 bins. I do 9 cards for that class, and they're all lined up over here on the floor. And I'm like, gosh, do I have anything I can do for tonight? And I do, because I worked ahead and I had some stuff that I was going to do for my creative quickies, which didn't happen this week either because, well, oh yeah. And Nancy reminded me, yeah, I'm supposed to be camping right now, but that did not happen. We're hoping that we can leave on Tuesday and finish out the rest of the week on vacation. So just so you guys know, I'm not going to be here next Sunday if we get to do that. So, but we couldn't just leave, right? We just couldn't do that. There was just too much to do here. So our crew came in today and raked our whole lawn, and we took tons more like 30 wheelbarrows out to the curb today of all the sticks and stuff that's left behind after you take trees down. And they were wonderful. And I'm so glad that I asked them to come because it was a lot. Like, we all worked for several hours to do that. So I don't know why I thought like, oh, I could just rake the yard up. No. Yeah, right? I know, Patricia, right? Yeah, so it's been a week. It's been a week. It's been a really crazy, hard, devastating, thankful, blessed, can't believe what happened. Can't believe that we didn't get devastated like so many people around us. Like, it's just been a very stressful, worrying, guilt. It's been just a week. The pool is not damaged, Luann. Steve vacuumed it this morning. It was a mess. Like, it had so much crap in it, but he vacuumed it this morning and it is pristine, clean, and beautiful, and it is ready for us. So yeah. I am glad that I am able to help in just a tiny little way. Like, people are so grateful. They're so grateful. And me and Brooke are like, no, really, not a big deal. Just like stop thanking us, because like, this is nothing compared to what they're going through, right? But we have to let them. And everybody's just so kind and so grateful and telling us to have a good day as they're sitting in their yard with their house that probably is going to get a red tagged, which means you can't go back in. And we're seeing that the city is putting the sheets of paper that are colored on people's doors. There's a red tag, a yellow tag, and a green tag. And the red tag means it's uninhabitable and you need to stay out. And like, that's their home. So it's hard, very hard. So yes, please keep those prayers coming for the people in our community. And gosh, I just so appreciate you guys. I could feel the love. I could feel the prayers. I could feel the worry. And I'm sorry, about that stress, but we're good. We're good here. And so much less. We're dealing with so much less than other people. So yeah. Anywho, is there a place people can gather? I don't know, Diana. I don't know about that. We've had no power. So like I hadn't seen news at all. Like everybody's telling me, "Oh my gosh, I saw your community on the news." I have seen no news. We've had no power, we've had no cable, we've had no internet. So I see some stuff on my phone, but not like, I don't know. Christ the Rock. Yes. Christ the Rock Church. People are gathering there. I did know that now that you say that. Yeah. So Salvation Army. Yep. I planned a 1-day event for the kids. Yep. So Red Cross sets people up in a gym or something. Yeah. There are lots of places that are allowing people to stay there for free. Our hotels opened up. National Guard is here. Yep. Yep. We had 2 instances of looting. They caught them right away and out the door they went. So they've just got a good handle on it. We actually saw the mayor walking down 3rd Street tonight when we were delivering meals and stopped and talked to him. So they're doing the best that they can. And it's been overwhelming, the support that we felt coming in here. So yeah, I'm sure, Noreen, that Samaritan Purse is here. There are so many places. God's Pit Crew stopped by here. They do tree removal for free. And Steve, after the guy left, he left me his card. He's like, yeah, I think that's a scam because our neighbor across the street got scammed already. And so I looked God's Pit Crew up online, and they are a very good organization that comes around and does tree removal for free during, devastating events. So, okay. John report. Talk to John's wife today. We were cleaning our yard up and we went to go get meals from Mercy Chefs because they're encouraging everybody to get their food there. Everybody's working hard. Don't stop to make food. Come over and get it from them, and then you can keep working. And it's not just for people who don't have power or, the means to go buy groceries or whatever. They're going to have to throw the food away if people don't go there and get it. So they've been encouraging people, just come get the food. So I went over and asked John if they needed some meals today, and they did. His wife told me 3. So you guys know I've never talked to her. She doesn't, I think maybe she's really, really shy. But anyways, talk to John's wife today. Yeah. And John and Steve have been working closely this week getting the trees cut up between the 2 houses. But all of John's trees are in our yard, or were. They're not anymore. And it's amazing that we can see through the backyard now, because all of his trees were, I guess I never really paid much attention because our garage is right there and then there's trees behind it. But now we can actually see the horizon. Who knew, right? Yeah. So that's my John report. John's house has also got minimal damage. Like he's got roof problems and some siding missing, and we've got siding problems. Our roof stayed intact because we just had that replaced. There's minimal damage on the garage. A branch fell on the back of it. So we got that going on. We lost our patio table, the back of our pavilion, all of our fencing. Some of our fencing is new. Like we replaced some of it a couple of years ago. And the rest of it is just broken. Some of our white panel fencing needs to be replaced, but otherwise Steve could just put it back together like a puzzle, which is very interesting, right? So that's my John report, and John and his wife are doing fine. We will get through this, and insurance has already been here. All 3 of our vehicles actually have damage, so we have an appointment on Wednesday for one of them to go into the body shop. And the mirror on the old truck got broken. And then my Explorer has scratches all over the side door and on the top. So I don't know if I really need the top fixed, because who cares? Nobody sees that, but whatever. So yeah. Where can we send money for Haley's students? You can send that to me, Deb, and I will get it to Haley and she can take it from there. Yeah. So that's a great idea, because like I said, these neighborhoods that got hit are just regular old regular people. They don't have a lot of means, and this is going to be bad for them. I know this. So yes, and Lisa was the first one to contact me and say that I want to donate money. Lisa, bless your heart. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. So yeah, everybody, please give me a thumbs up. That helps my videos. It helps YouTube get them out there and push them out to new people more. I really appreciate it. Share this video. We need to get on to Stampy because that's where the fun is at, right? Okay. What we have going on right now is we have a new product of the month, and I just happen to have it right here. Look at that. This is the Glow of Harvest 12 by 12 designer series paper. When your order hits $75, you can add this designer series paper for $5. And I've got a closer there. Look at that. Oh, isn't that so pretty? I can't hardly wait to get my hands on that one. It is going to be spectacular. So that is our product of the month. And then what else is happening? I did not even have time to see what my tutorials are going to be for this month. But when you place an order with me, if you order any order size, you're going to get a 10-card PDF tutorial. Fabulous ideas. When your order goes over $35, you're going to get it. You'll get that tutorial. Then you're going to get invited to the Stamp Happy Party Live. That is a live class that Barb, Dina, and I actually do together. We take a fun fold and we each make the same fun fold with all different products. So it's really fun to see what we come up with. That is for any orders placed in August. I think September 2nd is when our live class is going to be, and it's always recorded. So if you're not available, you'll still get the PDF with the recording. If you placed an order with me in July that was over $35, you are going to be joining us on the 12th of August for our Stamp Happy Party Live class, which is super fun. There's lots of shenanigans that happen in that one. And then when your order is at least $50, you get both of those, plus a 12-card video tutorial, which is so much fun. If you place an order over $75, you get all of those, plus I am in a group where we make up a 12-card tutorial that I'm trying to get back to my comments here, a 12-card tutorial using the product of the month. So that beautiful, beautiful paper that I lost, here it is, the Glow of Harvest paper. When your order is over $75 during the month of August, I will be sending out a 12-card PDF using this paper. So you'll get lots of ideas with it. Lots of fun stuff. There's lots of benefits to ordering with me. Mary says, Stamp Happy Academy is wonderful. Stamp Happy Academy is like the best website in the whole wide world. Not kidding. Also, for the month of August, Dina, Barb, and I, we go together and we make an online class every month. There are kits available. If you're part of Stamp Happy Academy, you get the PDF for these online classes included in your subscription. But this month we are using the Simply Leaves bundle. And here comes the link for that. Simply Leaves, where did that go? It's here. Oh, hang on. Let me grab it. Simply Leaves is right here. It's this fun stamp set. And then we also have a matching punch with that. Do you guys like my t-shirt? What does it say? Hashtag Granny Life. Isn't it cute? Val has a shirt like this that does not say Granny Life. And then I wanted to share with you. Let me see if I can find my, where did my sample cards go? Oh, here they are. Hang on. So Friday, and I made this last week. I was in a blog hop on Friday with the Totally Techniques design team. And I had that done a week early because I thought it was due the previous Friday. So lucky, right? But this is a technique where we use masking. We used dyes and masked and made our own paper or other things. So if you haven't been to my blog at www.AStampAbove.com, go check it out. There's a blog hop. So at the end of my blog post, it's going to have little thumbnail pictures, and you can click on the next one to go see how everybody else used masking with dyes. So this is that Simply Leaves, which is our online class this month. I did it in, oh, by the way, this is Rich Razzleberry. No, not Rich Razzleberry. I keep going back to that. Blackberry Bliss, and Golden Glow. You know what? I forgot to tell you guys, there is a code that you need when you use that Venmo. And let me find it for you really quick. It's going to ask you for the last 4 digits of the lady's Venmo account, or the last 4 digits of her phone, and it is 4305. 4305. Gosh, I forgot about that. Okay, back to this. So we have Blackberry Bliss, Golden Glow. Pretty cool, right? And then this is Lemon Lime Twist and Pretty Peacock. And then Cloud Cover and Secret Sea. Is that fun? I love these. Love these cards. So this is the bundle we're using for our online class in August. And you will find the link in the comments here. It's not on my blog yet because, well, I didn't have the internet all week, but I will be getting to that. So you can find that link at www.AStampAbove.com. Not now, but soon. So what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to go out and put that under the YouTube video. Because like I said, I really rushed to get this up so I could leave to go with Brooke to go deliver meals to people. And I am going to edit. Oh, I don't know if I can right now. I'll put it under the YouTube video after we're done. So I can't do it right now. I might cut us off. We don't want that. True. Judy says she saw the blog hop. It was great. Thank you so much. How do we know which cardstock in DSP is on sale? Okay, so I'm glad you reminded me of that, Rhonda. Starting on, I believe, August 3rd or 4th. Who knows what the date is on that? We have a designer series paper and cardstock sale. Select designer series papers and cardstock are going to be on sale. You're going to find the sale in the online store. They have not told us on the 4th. Thank you, Luann. So on Tuesday, August 4th, sale. 15% off, I believe. I'm pretty sure it's 15% off. Select designer series paper and cardstock. And somebody just asked, Rhonda said, how do we know which ones are on sale? We don't. But on the 4th, you're going to find that on the Stampin' Up website, www.stampingup.com. And it's going to have all the papers in there that are on sale. So that's when we're going to find out which ones. So you're going to have to check the website. But thank you for reminding me. And I'm glad that I could answer that question for you. It's not the answer that you wanted, but at least you know, right? Okay. Shark Week. Tom was lonely this week. We did not have Shark Week. It just never happened because I had no way to make my fun little treats, and we had no TV, and we had no internet. No Shark Week. So better luck next year, right? And you guys, I'm going to go turn my fan on because it's really hot in here. Hang tight while I do that. Oh, it's not plugged in, and I got to unplug something. Hang on. Ugh. There we go. I just need some air flowing in here all of a sudden. And I just knocked a bunch of boxes over, but we're okay. Okay, so go check out my cards on my blog with that technique. This is also going to be my technique for my technique club for July. And those will be going out this week, you guys. For those of you that are in my technique club, those will go out this week. Remember to like and share. We have 468 people watching us right now. Give me that thumbs up. Click on that share button. If you're watching on Facebook, click that like button. If you're watching after the live, please do the same. Share, like, I'm going to say friend. You can run me. Share, like, thumbs up. That's what I wanted to say. So thank you very much for that reminder. I think it was Wendy that, yes, Wendy. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay. Prizes. I ran in here when we got back from the delivering meals, and I went, oh, I don't have any prizes ready, but I did have names. So yay. Oh, and I forgot to find out where Marva Dahoney. Marva, you're on here. What city are you from? I forgot to write that down. Marva. Oh, you know what I just realized, Marva? I have the Drucy adhesive backed. Oh, is this from the right? Oh, yeah, it's from last weekend. Drucy adhesive backed embellishments. And these are going out to Marva. Congratulations, Marva. We don't know where she's from. I do know, but I didn't write it down. These will be in the mail to you. And I just realized that these are missing a whole row. I'm sorry, I didn't know they were used, but I think you'll be okay with it, right? Just one little row, and it's not even the whole row. Oh, look, it's just 3 are missing. So I'm going to send these to you. They are really, really pretty. Very pretty. I think Marva will love them. Millerton, New York. Thank you, Marva. Appreciate that. And then I have a lovely stripes embossing folder. That was for commenting or clicking that like button from last week, for sharing my video last weekend. I have the lovely stripes embossing folder. Melanie Foy, this is for you. Now, Melanie is from Arizona, but she's in Wisconsin in the summer. And I think she's up by Rhinelander. Melanie, are you on here? You let me know if I'm right. You're welcome, Marva. Yay. Yeah, this is a great embossing folder. I really loved this one a lot. So the lovely stripes embossing folder going out to Melanie Foy. Congratulations, Melanie. And then last but never least, we have a Botanical Beauty stamp. This is a big, big background stamp. This is for placing an order with me in the last week. Everybody's name gets put into a drawing, and I am giving this to Mary Heggie, Hegge. Mary is from Eagle River, Wisconsin. So congratulations. Woo! Thank you so much. Yes, please join my team. Join my team. You'll get a discount on your product. We have so much fun. There's a whole world behind all this that is only for my team members. So make sure you do that if you are not getting a discount on your product. And starting to glisten a little bit, right? I am going to put my glasses on so we can start stamping. Are you guys ready? I think you are ready. Nope, I don't see better that way. I can come way back here and see those comments with these glasses on. It's crazy how these work, right? Thank you for the likes and shares, Linda. I really appreciate it. Woohoo! All right. I am ready to switch my camera. So let's see if I get this right. Are you guys ready? Let's do it. Can you hear me? I think you can. Yep, I think we are ready to rock here. So first things first, you guys, we are going to be using a little hot foil, and I am going to bring in my hot foil system over here because you do need to plug it in and let it heat up. Well, let's turn it around here. Hot foil system comes with the silicone mat that you set it in. It also comes with some electrical cords, and mine are all tangled up, so hang on. There we go. Here comes. And I'm just going to plug it in, and it's going to start heating up. So we're just leave it over here, out of my way. And we're going to use the Luxe alphabet and numbers. Like, I love personalizing stuff. And the card we're making tonight, I'm not actually personalizing, but these numbers are very cool. So The hot foil system, this particular bundle comes with the hot foil dies as well as the dies to cut out your hot foil letters and numbers. And you can see the difference between the two. This is very heavy, and it is a whole different texture. And these are just dies. So we're going to be using the numbers. That's the hot foil plate, and then these are the dies. So I'll just throw the rest of this back in here. And as soon as our machine beeps again, we're going to throw the hot foil die on there to heat up. So I'll just set those over there, and we'll just keep rolling along here. My sentiment for this card is going to be from the Phrases and Frames, and I'm going to make a birthday card. So I'm going to use happiest birthday wishes and have a fabulous day. And then I just wanted to show you that this is from a bundle. There's also dies in these really cool frames, which are pretty neat, right? With the Phrases and Frames. But I've been using this sentiment set a lot lately for most of my cards. So that's really nice. Okay, here comes our cardstock layers. I am starting out with my envelope. I've got a basic white envelope here. And then this paper is, I don't even know what it is. It's from the Carnival set. Let me find it here. See, I told you I didn't know if I'd really be ready for this tonight, but I decided I was going to go with it. And who knows, Boardwalk. It's called Boardwalk something or another. But I don't know where it is. Hang on. I am relentless. I'm still looking for it. Good grief. Come on, Kelly. I have a lot of paper. Here it is. Woohoo! Oh my gosh. It is called Beach Boardwalk. Here we go. Woo! So it's got all this fun paper in here. This was a really fun set. Look at, we have some palm trees. All of this. This is a variegated sheet that's super pretty. And then we have Carnival, like the fair. We're going to go to the fair. If we get up north, we're going to the fair. Really, really pretty paper. And again, this is called Beach Boardwalk. We've got some tickets that you can cut out. Just some fun sun patterns. Water, which is really pretty. Yeah, this is a neat, very neat pack of designer series paper. And I've used it for various cards. Okay, let me put that over here. So that's where this paper comes from. And the first thing I'm going to do, most of you have seen me do this, but if you haven't, I like to decorate my envelopes. And I really think that we have all the tools at our fingertips that we should not have naked envelopes if possible. 2.5 by 6 on the designer series paper. And I am going to make somebody smile when they open their mailbox, right? Another thing that I want to do, my sister-in-law Candace and her husband Mike, they were the ones we went to Florida and stayed with them for a week on spring break. They have a place in Florida. I would love to make her some cards using the stitched stocking because she is a huge quilter. She's got one of those giant quilting machines in her craft room. So some of these, some of these really pretty cards like these, I want to make her a set of quilted cards because I know she would use them and I think she would love them because she's a quilter. So that's on my list. Haley, are you still listening? That's on our list. Okay, so here's our pretty envelope. And did you guys hear that beep yet? I didn't hear it beep. I've got my little cheat sheet here, and it says when red light is solid, then we can add the die to the platform. Nope, it still didn't do it. Okay. We're going to use Berry Burst because I just like that. I want this card to be really bright and colorful, and I thought this would be good. So Berry Burst, 5.5 by 8.5. And you guys, all the measurements that I give you for these cards, I also put this on my blog at www.AStampAbove.com. And so I will put those there, but it takes me a little while to get them on there, like an hour and a half, sometimes 2 hours after the live is over. This is for the inside, basic white, 4 by 5.25. And then I cut the same paper, also 4 by 5 1/4 for this particular card. I've got a little sliver. This is 3/4 by 4 for the inside. Just a little bit of decoration there. And then I've got 2 1/2-inch strips, basic white and berry burst. Oh, and then this panel. This is 3 by 3 1/4 berry burst. And then I brought in the fabulous Blackberry Bliss. And this is 2 7/8 by 3 1/8. And these are going to stack somehow together like this. I made this card quite a while ago, so you're going to have to bear with me on this. Okay, so I think what we'll do is our stamping first. So I'm going to take this layer and this strip. And I'm just going to set this in place. And then I need berry burst, my ink pad, and my have a fabulous day. So that's what I should be doing. I should be making cards and handing them out with our incredible Mercy Chef meals. That's a really good idea, Kelly. But again, like I said, I've been really paralyzed this week. Like that's been one of the weirdest things for me because I'm usually like work, get it done. Have fun. And I have just been like, I just can't function. So that's wearing off though. I'm really glad to be here with you guys tonight. So let me first tell you that this is my therapy. I love this. Okay, now what I'm going to do with this, let's get this out of here so we don't have an accident. I am going to take my scissors and I'm going to grab, these are both 1/2-inch pieces, so basic white berry burst. And I am going to just set these together. And I'm going to snip at an angle, just like that. And then I'm going to decide how long I want this to be. And you can see the berry burst is a little bit wider, but it doesn't matter. I just didn't cut it very good. It's not on purpose. Okay, just cut that off. Now I'm going to bring in the hole punch assortment. This is the neatest little set of hole punches. So we've got just a little circle, which is what I'm going to use. We've got this one with a little notch, and then we've got this one without a little notch. So again, this is called hole punch assortment. You get all 3 of these when you order the hole punch assortment. And then I'm just going to bring both layers are together here, and I'm going to make a little mark with a pencil because once I put that punch on there, I can't really see very good. Oh, look, we've got solid red. So now I'm going to take my die and I'm going to put it right on here, just like that, and push the timer. And then we can keep working. I really do like this hot foil thing because you can just keep going and do other things while you're waiting. So I've got my little pencil mark in there. And now we have this. And because I've made several of these cards that I'm going to share with you in different designer series papers, I am going to take this and I'm going to separate it about like that, hold it in place, and I'm going to put a dimensional right so it's holding both of them together just like that. Okay, then I've got some linen thread here. Oh, I think I have, I already cut a piece. That's how ready I was. I already did it. I'm going to put some linen thread in here. And I'm just going to tie this in a bow. Let's see if I can get my fingers to work. Oh my goodness. I can tell you, I woke up this morning. We did all that work yesterday. And then I woke up this morning and I felt like I got hit by a bus. And it wasn't necessarily sore muscles. My feet hurt. Like they were swollen. I don't know. Maybe what I ate was too salty or whatever. Okay, so did you hear that? So now this is heated up. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to bring in a piece of foil. And I've cut it so that it fits. It's not much bigger than this die. That's the tip I have for you. You don't want it to be bigger, way bigger than the die. You put the foil face down and hang on, I got to get this on here so it's covering the die. And then I'm going to bring in my Blackberry Bliss. And again, this is 2 7/8 by 3 1/8. And I'm going to just cover this up just like that. And now I'm going to come in with my machine. And we're going to take all of this out. And with your foil machine, you get this, oops, hang on, oh, geez. We get the green plate, the hot foil shim, and also the hot foil, like cutting plate spacer, they call it. I'm going to unplug my machine here. I'm going to touch that. I want this to be straight. There we go. We'll see. And then we're going to put these two on top. And we're just going to slowly, you want to go slow with this. And you do not want to roll it through and then roll it back. You don't do that with the hot foil. That was hard to get used to because I tend to do that just to bring it close to me again. And then we've got this Dealer Whopper tool. It's magnetic, and I'm going to toss my die on my cooling pad and set it off to the side. So here comes the big reveal, all the foil. I love this foil stuff. Look at how beautiful that is, you guys. So pretty. So I've been saving all of these because we do have something coming where we can use this negative that's left over after you foil. So I've been saving all mine. I've got some really cool ones over here. Let me show you. So we just did this one. This one's really cool too. Look how cool that is. This is the negative left after I made a card. And then this is that, I think it's called Sweetly Sentimental with all those sentiments. Yeah, so we have lots of fun happening with foil. And then I am going to move this out of my way. Put this back. Oh, you know what? That's okay. All right, I'm going to set that over there. Here comes our little piece back in here. Now we need to die cut this. So in the letters, the Lux alphabet numbers and hot foil dies, we've got these. And I'm going to add this die to my layer and then bring in some temporary tape. Whoops, sorry, I just bumped my camera with my hat, which I put on because as we were delivering the meals, my hair like blows in my face as I'm getting in and out of the car. And I thought, ew, I'm dealing with people's food. So I put the hat on. Well, then I had the hat on and now I can't take it off because, well, you know how stupid that's going to look, right? Let's be real. It is not going to be pretty, that's for sure. Okay, so once we run this through, then we're going to have this. And I did this for one of my creative quickies. I used this numbers thing. And I just like this number look that they've piled them all together like this. I don't know what it is about it, but I think it's cool. So it's been one of my favorites. Now we're going to take this and we are going to put it on here. And isn't that pretty together, those two colors? Berry Burst and Blackberry Bliss. Really like it. So let's grab our, I already have glue open over here. Hang on. Grab our glue. And one thing I can tell you is how many people have these numbers and letters already. You do want to put glue down in here in these little bits. Otherwise, they kind of stick up. And I didn't like that on the first card that I made. So I've got a little bit of glue on all the bits and pieces. I just really like these two colors together. And I don't think I've ever really used these two colors together. I don't know, maybe I have, but what made me think of these colors is our Moonlit Flora uses these colors together. I just think that's so pretty. Okay, now we have to put the insides of our numbers back in here. Oh, that was kind of a lot of glue. Hang on. I do not want a bunch of glue making a mess. All right, so That's my number 8. Here's my number 9. If you have trouble figuring out what goes where, you can take these little circles and kind of just set them back in there. Yep, that looks like it goes right in a 9. But I've made enough of these cards that I'm getting pretty good about what goes where. I think this is maybe the 6. No, it's going to be the same size as the 9. Let's see. The 6 and the 9 are the same. They're just upside down from each other, right? So I'll do a little of this. Once you do a couple of these, it gets really simple. Setting these little buggers back in here. Then we need the center out of the 4. Lots of times when I die cut that one, it stays right here. So I was in a card swap for using the foiling system. I can't wait to get that back. We don't have any mail. I actually had to run our card kits back or over to Nina's post office because our post office was closed. And yeah. Okay, so there's our number 4. Now we need our 8. And our 8 has, oh, here's our 0. Where did that just go? Oh, here it is. Here's our 0. So we're going to put that back in here. But yeah, Brooke said she got mail yesterday. We haven't gotten any mail yet, so I'm still waiting for that to happen. But I have a prize going out in the mail. So everybody who's in the Stamp Happy Academy as a subscriber, they are entered each month into a drawing to win an entire bundle from us. And this month it was my turn to do the bundle. And I had Filled with Sweetness, and that was going out to Kathy Pichowski. She is one of our subscribers, and she's getting a whole bundle in the mail. But it hasn't gone out of here yet because it was just announced, and I haven't had mail service. But as soon as the mail starts running, Kathy, that's going to be on its way to you, and you're going to love that little bundle. It's really fun. But yeah, when you join the Stamp Happy Academy, we have card challenges where we give away prizes, and then we give away a bundle to just one of our subscribers every month. We put their names in and pick a name. Okay, guys, look how fun that is, right? Now I think we can get our card put together. So I'm going to take this, and we're going to, wow, that was a lot of glue, Kelly. Add this. Right on here. We're going to add this little strip right to the side. Thank you for the like and share, Julie. Really appreciate it. I like to leave a little bit of a white border on down the side. There we go. Whoops. And then we're going to do this. There we go. Looks great. Now we're going to take this and we're going to put this on some dimensionals. The other day, I went out to lunch with Haley and the kids. And then we felt bad because Jared didn't get to go out to lunch because he was at work, and that was on Friday. And so on Friday, I just needed to really get out of here. So I called Haley and I kind of started tiptoeing around and like, hey, Haley, what are you guys doing? She's like, we're just outside playing. I'm like, oh. She goes, and if you're wondering, we didn't have lunch yet. She knew why I was calling because I wanted to go to lunch. And I said, okay, I'll be over to get you guys right away. So we went to lunch. And then we felt bad because Jared didn't get to go with us. And we love Jared. And so we also went out to supper. I actually had 2 old fashions in one day, you guys. Like, whoa. And I think I needed both of them. But yeah, so that was fun. We got to go out with Jared. Jared did not believe there was a tornado happening because he works like 30 minutes away. And at his work, it was beautiful and sunny up in Wrightstown. But here, our city was getting demolished. Like literally demolished. Oh my gosh, you guys, look at how pretty that is. This is a really easy card. So Now, I've been saving all of these. I don't know why I have another piece of white here. Oh, who knows? Um, Anyways, I've been saving those. Where is my pineapple? Here it is. So I made a whole bunch of swap cards. This was my swap card for the, I started telling you that, I think, and I forgot to finish. This was my swap card. And then I will get a whole bunch of different foiled cards back. I can't wait to share those with you, but I have no mail. So there's all my numbers and my little pineapple that Priscilla gave me from Hawaii. And then the other thing I wanted to tell you is sometimes you get a little bit of overfoiling. I don't know if you can really see that, but I can see it when I move it in the light. There's a little bit of overfoiling here. You can either use a gum eraser like this that erases glue, or you can use a sand eraser. But here's what I'm going to tell you. Neither one of these takes the foil off that was supposed to be on there. It just takes off the other foil that shouldn't be there. So I'm not being careful, not going over my numbers, but it doesn't take off the foil that got baked on there. And I thought that was really interesting because I thought, oh boy, that's going to like yank that right off of there. It doesn't. So there you go. Either one works. Some people are saying this one, some people are saying that one. I've tried them both. They both work. So, okay. Then we've got dewdrop embellishments. And I thought that these clear ones would add just a little pop of shine. So we are going to, is this a big one or a little one? This one is a little one. And then I really like these because I like the blue, I like the green, and then you have the clear that works with anything. And we'll put one more right up there. And let's get rid of that. Here is our pretty little birthday card, you guys. Isn't that just spectacular? Happiest birthday wishes. Have a fabulous day. I really like this paper. Again, this is called a boardwalk. What was it called? Boardwalk. Damn, I can't remember. Beach boardwalk. Beach. I should know beach. I love a beach. Beach boardwalk. That's a very cool paper, and it is in the online store. But there's my card. Now, the Swiss Beach Boardwalk. Remembered at that time. Here we have, ooh la la, lovely and beautiful, which is what we used last week on those, and the week before on the stitch stocking cards. Here we go. Same exact card. Look at, look how much happiness that's going to bring in somebody's mailbox. This is Calypso Coral, and I put in gold foil. So this one, I just have the 2 layers. This one, I have Calypso Coral, Petal Pink, and then gold foil underneath. This one is fancy. Speaking of fancy, on the Stamp Happy Academy Facebook page, which is open to the public, just go on Facebook and look up Stamp Happy Academy. We have a card challenge. And this month, the theme for the card challenge is Sparkle and Shine. So any cards that you have that have any sparkle or shine in them qualify to be put into the challenge, and you just upload a picture underneath the graphic for the sparkle and shine, and you will be entered to win prizes. We give away a couple prizes at the end of the month, and this would qualify. This one would too, because it's got sparkle and shine with the foil, right? So there's card number 2. But wait, there's more. Ooh, I used the same color combo with this one, only this time I used the Moonlit Flora, and I used the pink foil instead of the gold. We have a pink foil as well. Isn't that pretty? Which one is your favorite? Oh, that got bent. I'll have to glue that in there better. Hang on, I gotta fix it. I cannot leave a fern to suffer like that. That was funny. I don't care who you are. Okay, look at that. Mary Stroman, who's on my team, taught us to put die cuts on the inside of your cards because they're super cool in there, right? Yeah, as well as your envelopes should not be naked, nor should your insides of your cards, you guys. We have all the ability to make every single piece of a card spectacular. So, which one is your favorite? Beach Boardwalk, orange, we'll just call this orange, or fern? How about that? I would like to know. All right. I have got another card. Hang on, I gotta put these dies away so I do not lose them. And my tape. You guys take a drink. It's time to take a drink of your beverage. We will pray that by the end of this, if you're drinking alcohol, nobody has problems driving home. Okay, let me put some things back in a basket so I don't get too big of a mess. And here we go. And here's my other little punch. Okay, so next up on our agenda is a really colorful, fun summer card. We are coming in hot. Splash and relax. You guys know that I love summer. It is my favorite holiday, and it should be an annual holiday. No, did I say that right? It should be all year long. That's what I mean. All year long, we should have summer. And then you're going to say, well, Kelly, you can have that if you like move to Florida. I know, but I really like Wisconsin, and my city needs me right now. Right? Okay. Splash and relax. All of these cute little images. We've got 14 different images in here, and then we have 13 different dies. There's so much fun in here. I can't even wait to share this with you. I am also going to pull out the nested essentials, and I have one missing here. So let's see if that's in my envelope. I hope it is, because otherwise I don't know what happened to it. Hang on. Get my stamp set out here. Oh boy. Oh, you know what? I probably took it out and put it in one of my Stamp Happy bins for. I'm going to do my Stamp Happy, by the way, tomorrow. I think I forgot to say that, but I am going to do it tomorrow. Okay. We are going to use. Oh, we're using this one, which is the second from the smallest in the essentials, nested essential dies. I love these. I use them a lot. All right. This is a fun fold card. And I actually got a card like this from Brenda Harrington. And Brenda, this is your card, baby. I think you're going to love it. I think I'm going to love it. Let me get all my bits and pieces here. Here we go. Here comes all the goodies. Oh, you know what? I'm using two of these. I'm using the small one and the largest one out of the nested essentials. And you guys stay with me because I made this. I cut this a long time ago, planning on using it for Creative Quickie. But again, problems, I didn't get to it. So we're going to start with our layers. This is, oh, you guys are so sweet. Okay, so we've got hibiscus lemonade. Oh, hibiscus, Malibu, and pineapple we're drinking. Orange one is her favorite, but Chris loves Blackberry Bliss. And Christine said that she is watching from Victoria, Australia. She likes the beach boardwalk. Yes, of course you do. Australia is on my bucket list. We've got 4 1/4 by 11. I've already scored it at 5 1/2. Okay. Then bear with me because again, it's been a long time since I got this ready to roll, and I did not have much time to go over it to go like, okay, Kelly, you got this. We're gonna get this together, okay? Okay, here goes. We have, this is the little layer. Okay, so this is 1 by 11. Pumpkin pie. Isn't that pretty? Pumpkin pie. 1 by 11. We're going to score this in multiple places. So let me get this thing ready to rock at 3/4 of an inch. I'm going to go this way and do 3/4. And then, so we've got 3/4. Now we're going to do 5 1/4. 5 1/4. 7. 7 and 7 1/2. and 9 1/4. Holy cow, this is a lot of little notches here. There we go. Okay. I think we're good. All right, I did that part. Okay, inside panel. All right, I'm going to hang this up. Hang on, let me move this one. These are my dimensions. They make me look like I am really well put together and super like on top of it. So I like to take my chicken scratch and hang it on my little video pole so you guys think that I'm like, wow, she's really got it together. Yeah, I do. All right. So now what we're going to do is we are going to take the end that has the 3/4. That's going to get folded this way. And then we're going to go all the way out to, hang on. I'm going to see this for a second. Yep. So then we're going to go all the way out to here. We're going to fold that down. And oh, this one's actually going to go that way. Then we're going to do this and this. Okay, so I'll show you this in a minute. I know this is getting kind of crazy. I'll show that to you in a minute. We're going to do the rest of this card first. So I've got several panels here that are 4 by 5 1/4. And I think what I'm going to do here is, am I going to go with white right here or, yeah, I think I'm going to go with that. This is the printed patterns. Is that what it's called? Brights, painted patterns. These are our 12 by 12 cardstock or designer series paper that comes in the big packs in all of our color families. So when you get the 12 by 12 pack, I have it right here. It's so pretty. So on one side we have big polka dots, and on the other we have little polka dots with the background color. So this is white and lemon lime, and this is lemon lime and darker lemon lime. Or I actually think this one's granny apple green. Then we've got all the brights in here, like all of them. Look at how pretty these are. It's very vibrant, beautiful, beautiful colors. Oh, and there's stripes on one side of the striped one. We have these painted stripes. These are just, oh, they're so pretty, you guys. So again, this is called Brights Painted Patterns. We have them in the Regals, the Subtles, the In Colors, and the Brights, the Regals, the Subtles, the In Colors. What am I missing? Regals, Brights. Oh, yeah. And Neutrals. All right. So we did that one there. Now we're going to go to the inside. And I did stripes here. So I'm thinking that maybe I'll do this one here. And I'll do this one over here. Oh, maybe I'll do this one right here. Because that's going to go right there. Okay, I think we got it figured out. I'll do this one right here like this. So you pick and choose your own colors, but this is what I'm going to do. So this is just another 4 by 5 1/4 inch panel, and we're going to just really make this card spectacular because it's a moving card and it needs to be really spectacular. You're going to love it. Then we're going to put this one in here. So this is another great card to use some of that designer series paper y'all are hoarding. You know who you are. Okay. Now, this little mechanism. So this is like an inside moving card, which is really cool. This little mechanism is going to go, we're going to put it right here in the middle. And we're going to put glue right on this little panel right here. Okay, right on that little panel. And I might be doing this wrong, but we're going to just go for it because you know I'm a risk taker. I tend to gamble a tiny bit, not usually with my money. I work really hard for my money. I don't usually throw that out the window easily. Okay, so this is what I'm going to do. I'm just going to push that up to my score line. This is my little panel of that 3/4 inch. We're going to do this. And I want you guys to try making this after we're done. Like not tonight, unless you can. But I want you to try making this because it's very cool. Very cool. And Brenda knows that I love a cool card. So when you open it now, that little piece is right there. Do you see that? It's right there, stuck right there. Right there. Okay, now what we're going to do is that we're going to bring these two pieces in. This one is 2 1/4. Nope, sorry, start over. 2 1/8 by 4 1/8. And then this is basic white. This is 2 1/4 by 4 1/4. These two are going to go together. So we're going to do that. Oops, come on. I don't have any finger. Oh, you guys, you know what I forgot to do? Now I'm kind of like, and you're going to say, oh, Kelly, really? Who cares? I forgot to repaint my fingernails. They're horrible. My nails are so terrible right now, so don't judge me. I hope you can't even see them. I forgot until right now, like how horrible my nails are. They've been really bad. Okay, now we're going to take this and we're going to put this panel in the middle of this inside of our card, right? Look at this one more time now. Okay. All right. So, yep, I'm doing it right. Oh, is that right? It looks kind of stupid. Hang on. Oh, no, I think it's right. Okay, that's right. Okay, so don't think about right in the middle. You're going to take this piece and you're going to put it right up to that score line that is right here. Okay, so we're going to glue that at the top and the bottom. We're not going to put glue right here because we need this to all move. Glue, and then we're going to push it right up to that score line. Okay, let's do it. Oh, you know what? And I'm going to use tear and tape because I do not want this to come apart. That would make me so sad. So in all the crazy that's been going on this last week, we met the neighbors across the street, and I've seen them come and go, but I've never, like our neighborhood just doesn't do a lot of fun stuff. So there's a little girl that lives over there, and I think she's like 12, and her name is Finley. And so I have made a new friend for Dawson and Valerie, and I told her, oh, this is all crooked. That makes me mad. Hang on. And I told her that as soon as we got our pool up and running and had the kids over, that I would come get her because her mom said she loves to play with little kids. And she came right over when we were cutting up our tree right out that window and started helping me move branches. Like, she's like, can I help you? I'm like, yeah, you can. Super sweet girl. So we made new friends. And I'm, like I said, this whole situation is going to make our community come together more. And I that's the part you love about it. I was going to say the only part, the good part, the whatever. But okay, let me try this again because I really had that very crooked. I don't know what I have not been drinking. Let's just be perfectly clear. Although when I'm done here, I would like an old fashioned. That's not going to happen because yeah, I can't make a good old fashioned. I need to go to a supper club. Maybe I will do that when we're done. No, I won't. I promise. I have work to do. Okay. Okay, I think I did okay here. It's not perfect, but it's better than it was. Good grief, Kelly. Is this your first day? Okay, so now this piece that's right here, we're going to keep this open. Remember, this tab is glued right here. We're going to keep that open. And I'm going to put that right over here. Make sure that I have it lined up properly because it's got the tear and tape on it, which is pretty strong stuff, right? Okay, that's it. Okay, it shouldn't have been that complicated. Oh, shoot. Oh, darn it. This needs to go in here. like that. Yep. Okay. So before you glue this down, pull that back up. We need to glue this around the back of this. Let me show you. It needs to go right here. Right on there. So I'm just going to put some glue. Okay. I'll show this to you in just a second. Glue. Just like that. So see what I got here? Right? You can see that's glued to the back of this piece. Not to this. That needs to move. That needs to move. And now we're going to push this back down. Okay. So this is our inside moving. All right. Ready? We are going to, let's see, what are we going to put on this? Now we have to decorate. Wishing happiness. What's your way? Yeah, I think that's a good thing to put in there. Put this right here. Yep. Yep. We're going to do wishing happiness floats your way. And I think I'm going to use black ink. So the rest of this I haven't done yet. I just did that. Had those instructions written up. So do this. Oh, that turned out good. Don't you love that font? Super duper cute. Oh, Chris says that orange is one of her favorites. Well, you're going to love this card too, Chris, because it's got a lot of orange in it. All right, now we have this other, the biggest of the nested essentials. And I think what I'm going to do with that is I got this big Hello Sunshine. And I think I'm going to put that up in the upper corner. I hope I don't hate it. I don't think I will. Look at that. That turned out really good. Okay, now we have some decorating to do. So I am going to grab some of my white scraps here. I've got lots of them. And we're going to stamp some stuff from this. Set those aside. We're going to stamp some stuff. It's time to stamp some stuff. Okay, we've got all these little scraps here. So let me show you what's going to happen. I am going to all my little bits and pieces out here. Hang tight. Large. Oh, there's my other one. Okay, we're doing good. So let's grab those dies. I've got a whole little baggie of things here that I've been playing with this quite a bit because I just really love this a lot. So on the yellow, we're going to do the sunglasses. On the black, we are going to grab our massive tape gun. Just some shipping tape. That's what I have in here. And we're going to put that on our black cardstock scrap. Don't worry about those fingerprints when you get them on the tape because it all just goes through the machine, looks fine. We're going to take this and we're going to die cut the lenses for our glasses. So we've got our sunglasses here on Daffodil Delight, our lenses on the black. Then we've got our little drink cup on the green polka dot. We have our flip-flops on the, this is Lemon Lime Twist. This is pumpkin pie. Our flip-flops are on there. Then let's see what else we're going to do. We have Lemon Lime Twist Solid here. That's we're going to bring in the top to our cup. And it's just, you know, kind of just like this. my gosh, my comments just flew up like crazy. And then I'm reading what Lisa says. We were at a nice restaurant and the table next ordered an old fashioned. It was served in a rock glass with a lid. When the server removed the lid, there was smoke. Oh, yeah, that's a smoky one. Those are cool. But when you order old fashions outside of the state of Wisconsin, they are not good. And it's because they don't know how to make a Wisconsin old fashioned, which is the other states, it's pure booze. And it's like a booze that's really like, ugh, not good. I'm just going to tell you that right out of the gate. So you come to Wisconsin, you order an old fashioned. If you're outside of Wisconsin, Minnesota does a pretty good job too. If you're in Iowa, forget it. They do not know how to make an old fashioned, at least where I went. Okay. Then we have this little weirdo thing that nobody knows what it is, but it's the lid to this little weird thing, which is your sunscreen. Okay. So we're going to do our sunscreen bottle on Coastal Cabana, the lid on pumpkin pie. Like, this is so fun, you guys. We have so many things going on here. And then we're going to do there's 2 visors in here. Sun visors, a solid one and a detailed one. The solid one is going to go on some Berry Burst. And then the detailed one is going to go on some polka dots from the designer paper. So I think I got all of these things happening. Oh, one more thing. Well, there's a couple more things, but this is the flip-flops. And we're going to do those on the pumpkin pie. Those are the, the straps that go on your flip-flops. Okay, so let's get all of these die cut. And don't worry, you're not going to have to wait for me to do that because that's insanity. I have them die cut already. So we're just going to put all these dies back over here so I don't lose them. I just wanted you to know how I did it and what I used, right? I like to show you that. And this. Okay, here comes all our fun little things. So this is our sunscreen. How does this go on here? I can't remember. Oh, boy. Oh, this isn't right. Go on here like this. Yes, it goes on there with the little slit. You guys see that? That's like where the lid would flip open. So I'm going to take this and add just a tiny piece or a tiny dot of glue. When I first saw this, I'm like, I have no idea what that is. But then I saw what somebody else did with it, and now it makes, that is sunscreen, right? Perfect. Sunscreen. Okay. Then we're going to bring in our little flip-flops on the polka dots and our little flip-floppy these deals. These have a right and a left. And when you put them on the wrong side, they look ridiculous. So pay attention. Oops, that's kind of a lot. Let me wipe that on my shorts. So yeah, so hopefully we're going to go camping. And here's the deal. So Steve took our new camper up to South Park. And the way he parked it in there was you have to get the old camper out before you can move the new camper into place. Because we don't have a lot of space there in our little site out in the woods. And now he's not going camping because, our city got obliterated by a tornado. So I said, well, we'll go camping. And he said, no, you can't get the camper out. So that's out, right? And he was kind of mad about it because he hates camping. Not going to lie. He hates it. And so we'll just go. Like, you just stay home. You can handle camping. We've already paid for our site. My aunts and uncles are there. They're waiting for us, And he got mad at me because I thought I was going to go by myself. Well, we can't take the new camper. And I don't want to take the old camper because it's like infested with mice. Gross. And so guess what? I just realized, and somebody said this when I told them this story, that we actually own 3 campers. Like, I am the owner of 3 campers, which is ridiculous. But I have my little camper, which is at my mom's house, and we stay in that when we go there. So this is our little lenses that use that packing tape, and now they look like real glass, which is so cool. So I decided that we're just going to take the little camper. And why not? Like, it's not as nice as the big camper. It doesn't have as much room in it and all the things, but we just really want to go camping. So that's what we're going to do. But don't tell him because I haven't told him yet. We'll see if he gets all freaked out about it. Look at that. And my uncle, Paul, well, my Uncle Pete said he could come and pick the camper up and haul it down there for us. So that was super nice. But then he's really sick now. Like, he's not feeling well. And I feel terrible for him because his wife has been down camping and he's not there because he's really sick. So I hope he gets better. But then he said that my other uncle, Paul, these are my mom's brothers, that my other uncle Paul could go grab the camper and bring it down to Hatfield. So that's what we're doing. But Steve doesn't know yet, so don't tell him because I'm sure he's probably not going to be happy. I could be wrong. I hope I'm wrong because it's like really stupid. Anyways, okay, look at all the cute little things, you guys. Now, last but not least, we have a little bit of stamping to do, so let's do that. I am going to take the pumpkin pie, and I'm going to do the beach ball, but I'm going to stamp off once and stamp it on basic white, okay? Now, this is the second part of the beach ball. But, like, if Steve thinks that he's going to keep Kelly and the kids from going camping, he's sadly mistaken because, like, I'm an adult, and that's not how things work for me. So you guys might think I'm a butthole, but I'm very independent. This is not my first rodeo. Oh my gosh, look how cute that is. Oh my, can you think of all the color combinations? That is the cutest beach ball in forever. Okay, then let's grab, that was pumpkin pie. Now, oh, I never did use the Coastal Cabana, did I? I don't even know why I have that out there. Here's lemon lime twist. Oh, maybe I was going to do that. Oh, maybe I'm going to do it. No, I'm not. So now we're going to take the tube and we're going to stamp that on our scrap. Oh, let me get this a little bit more. Oh, I don't know if I want to. Oh, let me see what's going on here. Do I want to stamp off once? Let's try it. Can't hurt to try. Oh, yeah, I think I do. So now it's really pale. Then we're going to come in with this one and make it full strength in lemon lime twist. And I keep bumping my hat bill on the camera. I'm sorry, you guys, but I'm standing up now because, well, you know. Look at how cute that is, right? I just love this. I love it so much. And then there's more. We have these little lines that you can put in those, in the lighter areas here. So let's get this on here, right? Look at those. Oh. Okay. And then we have these, and these are the handles that go on the tube, but you die cut them. So I think I die cut some. I did. And now we're gonna put the stamp on there because I think it was easier to do it this way. Like I said, I made these. Gosh, I keep bumping my camera. I'm so sorry. Let's see if that fits on there. How did it look? Oh, it's not very good. Oh, that one looks way better. I cut out extras because I knew that I might flub this up. I can't put my head right over this or it will be in the camera. Oh, that one looks better. Okay, so we're going to die cut these. Here's our tube. Here's our beach ball. Did you see how I did the magic? Okay. Here comes our tube. Here comes our beach ball. Look at how cute they are. Ah! And then I have a couple handles right here that I die cut already. Are we ready to put this little beauty together? Let's do it. Okay, here we go. Get this out of the way. Oh, shoot. Here's our envelope. What are we going to do? What are we going to do? I think that I would like to do a little beach ball. How about that? So hang on, we gotta have something. Here comes our beach ball. And I think I'll use Melon Mambo this time. Stamp off. A little beach ball there. Then we're going to come in. Let's see if I can do as good as I did before. Oh, pretty darn close. Looks great. There's our little beach ball. Okay. That's going to be our envelope. Did I just have something stick to me? I don't think so. Now I have to do this. So I was thinking this should go right here in the middle, right? And then we're going to fill in all our little things. So what I'm going to do is put some dimensionals. Okay, there's my uncle. I'm going to bring your camper to Hatfield tomorrow. Is there some blocking there to block it up on the legs? Okay, Paul, you're going to have to wait because I'm on a live class, and I think your wife knows that. Because his wife usually tunes in. She's my Aunt Sandy that pops in here. And she always says something like, hello, beautiful niece. Which is a great way to be greeted, right? Yeah, she's lovely. Okay. They're just all good people. Uncle Pete, Uncle Paul, Aunt Sandy, Aunt Janet. Aunt Janet's only like 2 years older than me. But my mom was the oldest in a family of 8. And her husband, my uncle, is the second youngest. So that would explain all of that, right? Okay. Oh my gosh, those are so cute. Okay, so I'm just going to start doing some of these. I'm just going to start filling this in with some fun things, right? I think I'll do another. Where am I? Oh, I got a brand new sheet out, you guys, just for you tonight. Brand spanking new. Every time, Patricia says, every time I see that stamped, I want a Lifesaver candy. I know, right? I'm with you. It does look like a Lifesaver. Okay, so here's our little beach ball. Super duper cute. Here comes our sun visor. Just like that. We got some little flip-floppers. Oh, I should have done the flip-flop. I should have done the orange ball someplace else. Maybe we'll put the flip-flops on the inside. But this is super cute, right? Super duper. Yep, I think that's what we'll do. We're going to put this right here. I'm going to put a little bit of glue right here. Here. And hanging off the side a little bit. And then here comes our sunscreen. Right in there? Yep, why not? A little bit of sunscreen. And then we can't forget our little, these are our little tube handles. Like you're on the Wolf River. Going down the Wolf River. I don't know if I'm going to put them on here or not. What do you guys think? Yeah, I'm not going to put them on this one, but you could. Okay, we'll leave those over there. Let's go on the inside here. Oh my goodness gracious. So I recommend that you like put your little thing on here before you glue this all together. Look at how cute it is, right? Okay, let's see what I got going on here. Oh, something's not quite right with mine. But it does close all the way. Oh, I know, because I tore the other one apart. So it's fine. It's right. All right, so what we're going to do here is we're going to glue our little flip-flops in here. How am I going to do that? Oh, I don't like that. Maybe like this? I could do that. Oh, yeah, I like this. Okay, I like this. This is what we're going to do. We're going to glue one little flip-flop on top of the other. Just a touch. Just like that. Oh, these are so cute. And I'm going to put some glue right up here and right there. Just like that. Yipper. That's it, Kelly. Boy, it has been a very stressful week, but wow, this is making it so fun. I love it. Oh my gosh, it's so cute. Do you guys do this to yourself when you're making stuff? Like, be like, oh my good Lord, look what I just made. Okay, let's see if I can. Yeah, I would definitely recommend doing this while it's flat. It's like, this is a little tricky. I just want to make sure this is straight in here, and it's kind of hard to see how, if it's crooked or not when it's sticking up in the air. So I'm just kind of closing it like this, you guys, and pushing it down and kind of looking at it to make sure, oh my God, that's so cute. And that those flip-flops will fit in there. Look it. Oh my good Lord. And it just pops right up there. That is so cute. So here it is. And I really think that I want to do something here on the front. I'm not done with this yet, so just hang on, because like we can't do this half you know what. It's just not a thing for me. Now, for those of you that are in Stamp Happy Academy subscribers, I am going to post tonight that I will be live tomorrow, probably tomorrow morning, and I'm thinking around 9:30, 10 o'clock. I don't know yet. I kind of think about that. Sunshine. I'm just going to put sunshine. I don't know. Sunshine. I made a commitment. I committed to it. Sunshine. Hello, sunshine. And then we have rhinestones. So let me just finish this up. Cute little card. I wanted to use the sunset sequins, but I can't quite find them right now. I don't know where they are. And I have so many bins packed up for Stamp Happy Academy that I just didn't want to go digging around and get those all messed up, because I need to be on my game tomorrow. I'm making 9 cards in one class. Okay, you guys, look at that. It just comes right up. I hope you can see that in the camera. It's kind of, there we go. Slides down, and when you open it up, oh my gosh, it just pops right up there. And see how those lenses look like glass? Yeah. Okay, this is the card that I got. And let me hang on while I put it back together. Give me just a second. This is from Brenda. And Brenda's on my team. And I'm going to show you her card. That is just so cute. So this was from Brenda. Just a little hello. Ready? Oh my gosh. And this is the cutest crew birds. So it's got a belly band. And then when you open it up, those birds pop right up there. This is where I got the idea for this. So Brenda, thank you so much. Look at that. Okay. I know, I could sit and play with the card all day. Kelly, move on. All right, this is the Splash and Relax bundle that I made this with. And I think this would be so fun for card making, especially cards in the summer. It would be fantastic. I lost my lid from the glue. It would be fantastic for like a party invitation, like maybe you're taking the kids or the grandkids to a hotel in the cold winter months, and you can make them a fun little summer card like this saying, can't wait, hello sunshine, can't wait to hotel with you, right? Anybody with a birthday, you're going on a vacation, you want to send something out to the friends you're going with, like can't wait to go to Florida or whatever. This is going to be a fantastic stamp set. Then, I don't know, oh, here comes my other cards that we're playing with tonight. And I have a tiny bit of mail that came in before, like maybe it was delivered on Monday morning. Yeah, here we go. And I guess our mailmen, they got stopped at noon and the tornado came, and then they continued on their routes and delivered their mail for the city of Menasha. Can you believe that? That is crazy. There we go, you guys. I hope you love these cards as much as I loved making them for you. And let me show you my mail. I have. And Brenda, thank you so much for the idea. I love your card. I can't wait to make more like it. And this came from, this is from Mary. Mary Stroman, also on my team. And she said, I am finally back in my craft room. Hang on, she moved. So I'm finally back in my craft room. So here is a long overdue thank you card for everything you did, putting on a great event in May. I did a demonstrator event for my team in May, and it was Friday afternoon, evening, and all day Saturday. We had so much fun. It was so well done, and I really enjoyed myself. Also, thank you so much for the generous gift. Okay, so Mary, look what Mary made for me. Ready? Oh, hang on, I gotta figure this out again. Wait, I don't want to screw this up. Okay, here we go. Are you guys ready? You're gonna get your socks blown off. What? Oh my gosh, are you dying right now? Oh, I want to be Mary when I grow up, right? Look at that. Whoa. I just about died. So if you guys remember, she sent me the crazy, insane card for my birthday. Wait, I can't stop playing with this. And again, this is the Moonlit Flora. This is the birthday card that she sent me. Remember this? Right? And then it goes, what? Like that? Oh my good Lord. Like I said, I want to be Mary when I grow up. Isn't this so fun? So this is Mary that sent me this card. And here, I got to do it right. Ready? One more time. It says, I love being your friend. Thank you for all you do. You inspire me. Look at how cool it is. Okay, so I'll show you the top. And the bottom. And where you can write. Just a card to say you're amazing. Isn't this so cool? Okay, I lied. We'll do it one more time. Or twice. I can't stop. I can't stop myself. Okay. Thank you, Mary. It's very cool. Okay, and then I got this really, really cool card, and this was perfect timing, you guys. This came from Noreen Harrell. Ready? Oh my gosh. She used the same stamp set. It was a birthday. By the way, my birthday was July 7th. And Noreen, I love getting a birthday card that is after my birthday or before my birthday or right around my birthday. And sometimes I even get them in December because it gets a little confusing sometimes. I love a birthday card. Thank you so much. I love this. Isn't it so cute? So we've got Daffodil Delight, Strawberry Slush, Pumpkin Pie, Fresh Freesia maybe? Yeah, fresh. I think it's Fresh Freesia and Calypso Coral. No. My brain isn't even working right. It's Coastal Cabana. Look at how fun that is. On a slim line. Love this. It's your day to make a splash. Yay. But I love this. I love this set. Okay, you guys. Now, I'm coming back to you. Does Mary have a website? She does not, Cindy. She does not have a website. But thank you for asking. Okay, here I come. I'm back. Where's my other glasses so I can see your comments? If I missed a comment, please feel free to email me. My email address is kelly@AStampAbove.com, right across the bottom of the screen there. And my blog is AStampAbove.com, and you can just type that into any window and you will find me. You can also type my name in. I'm all over the interwebs, as Dina would say, all over the interwebs. I always love it when she says that. Okay, let me get this down. Here we go. Okay. So back to comments. Oh, Petunia Pop. Okay. Oh, thank you. Noreen's card is Petunia Pop. This is Petunia Pop. I wondered, like, it looks a little too dark, right, for Fresh Freesia. Thank you very, very much for that. Okay. Judy, you're so sweet. Judy says, demonstrated how to make 2 exceptional cards. Oh, I'm a role model. Thank you. That's a big thing. I don't know if I can take all that, Judy. Oh, Tanya's birthday is this month. She would love to get a card like that, right? I know, they're really, really cute. I love that whole bundle. There's so many fun things you can do. Oh, do a video. I will definitely work on a video with Mary's card, you guys. We will work on this. Now, I want to let you know that hopefully I'm going camping. Oh, hang on. There's one more. I'm going camping maybe Tuesday. So I will not be live next weekend. And I will not be making a live, not live video. And I probably will not make a creative quickie before I leave on Tuesday because, like, it's just been a lot lately. Like, it's been a lot this week. So I just need to, like, decompress and head out. And I hope I get to do that. And if I don't, well, you know, there's worse things like your house getting ravaged by a tornado. So we're good. Everything else is small compared to that, right? Oh my gosh. Trisha says, when I heard it hit never you, I said a few prayers for you guys. I found out about it when my kids called to ask if we were okay. I live in Western Wisconsin. Okay. Oh, okay. All right. Yeah. So they just probably heard Wisconsin, right? Yeah. Somebody said they didn't know we get tornadoes here. Yeah. Actually, the news reported that we get about 20 tornadoes a year, which I wasn't aware of. I didn't know we got that many. But yeah, we get tornado warnings. And so the weird thing about being here, we call this the Fox Valley because it's the Fox River and there's a valley that goes through because there's a big river. And then we have Lake Winnebago, which is huge, huge, huge lake. But one thing about living right where I live is because Lake Winnebago is a couple miles that way and it's a really big lake, that usually when storms come towards us, they will split around us. They always split. We'll get tornadoes like never happen here because it'll say, oh, tornado warning, we got a big storm coming, and we can sit and watch the big storm come, and then it'll go one way, the other way, or split. And we rarely get the storm because of the lake. And I guess lakes do that to storm systems. I don't understand all of it. I'm not a meteorologist. I just like to make pretty cards. So, storm. Yeah, we usually don't get the storms. They usually promise us, and, you know, we love a good storm. But yeah, they usually don't materialize. And Noreen said, did Andy and Molly get the tornado? No, they were, where Andy and Molly's mom lives is further to the east where there was no tornado. So no, thank goodness they did not get the tornado. Yeah. So, okay, you guys, I am going to call it a night. Now, remember, if you enjoyed tonight's projects, I would love it if you would give this video a thumbs up. Hit the subscribe button. If you're watching on YouTube, there's a subscribe button in the bottom right-hand corner, so you don't miss any of the fun that I have coming out. And make sure to visit my blog at www.AStampAbove.com. You'll find the measurements for the projects tonight, more photos. Sometimes my videos, depending on internet, aren't as clear as they should be. The photos are very clear on my blog. You'll find a complete supply list, all the colors and the names of the things, and my latest specials. We've got that select designer series paper and cardstock sale that starts on Tuesday, August 4th. So head over to my store then, and you'll see everything that is included in that. And then I also want to thank you guys for spending your evening with me. I truly, truly appreciate your support. And thank you for all the prayers and the well wishes. Those of you that checked in on me, like, gosh, I felt the love, and I felt the panic because, you know, like, everybody knows where Kelly lives, Menasha, Wisconsin. And Dina even makes fun of it. She calls it Menashwa. We have a lot of weird Wisconsin city names here, like Oconomowoc. But yeah, so yes, we are strong. Menasha's strong. We will get through this. And thank you guys for anybody who might be considering making a donation. Like I said, there is no donation that is too small. $1, $5, $3, $10. Every little bit will go to help. And I will make sure that the family that Haley talked about that lost everything, that is one of her students, we can definitely focus on her and getting her restored back to having a life, I guess. I don't know how else to say that, but you know what I mean, right? She's alive, thank God. But yeah, we can work on that. So here is that Venmo. Just put your phone up to it. It'll give you a link. You can go there and donate money to Brooke, or you can donate money to me at the number one, queenmom@gmail.com. That's my other not business PayPal account. And Marsha Johnson did that over the weekend. She was having trouble with Venmo. So she asked for a different means to donate. And thank you, Lisa. Thank you, Marsha. And anybody else who donated, thank you so much. Just so appreciated. The money will be put towards the things that people need here that have been really hurt by this tornado. Yeah. So I gotta go. I gotta pee. I'm not gonna lie. Gotta pee and fill up my drink, and I will get photos done and all the measurements out here. So you guys, thank you. I really, really appreciate your support. Try these cards, right? And until I see you again, which will probably be August 9th, let your creativity sparkle. Good night, everybody.